Please adhere to YouTube's selected guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during video. All actions are performed by professionals.
Alright, so today I'm going to be day drinking in a public park at 5 p.m. after getting a haircut. I got a buzz cut, and so as such, I think it makes perfect sense for me to, well, now be in a public park trying to get a buzz from some alcohol. Getting a buzz from some alcohol after getting a buzz cut. Now that sounds like a good time to me, and so as such, that's exactly what I'm doing today. And as a whole, I am very excited for this experience, I will acknowledge, because as one may guess, I do want some alcohol. As a whole, I'm looking forward to this experience. But what alcohol do I have with me today? Well, what I've got in my Pontiac Aztec cooler right next to me is a bottle of, if I can get it out real quick, I have a bottle of Strongbow Gold Apple hard cider with me today. But I didn't just bring a drink. I also brought some food for me to have because after I got done getting a haircut, I was feeling a little bit hungry. So I decided to stop by a place near me and get myself a Golgi bowl / like a poke bowl or something like that kind of thing. So I've also got this to eat during this video. Let's go ahead and put that down on the table in front of me. Let's go ahead and grab my fork as well out of the bag it came in. And just real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and just fold up this bag just in case the breeze picks up so it doesn't fly away or anything like that. And now that I have done that and put it under my cooler, without further ado, let's go ahead and grab my drink out and let's go and get it cracked open and actually get to day drinking in a public park after, well, having gotten a haircut. So let's go ahead and, well, get to drinking. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying. And man, oh man, certainly no complaints on my behalf right off the bat. Just putting my bottle opener and the bottle cap back in my cooler, I will acknowledge. Overall, drink so far, pretty nice, very refreshing, very sweet, and a very nice appley sort of cider taste, I'd have to say, as one may guess. After all, this is apple cider. How well is it gonna pair with my food though? I don't know. I'm looking forward to finding out. I'm gonna go ahead and take the lid off of my food real quick. What I got is what the place calls a Tokyo bowl, quote unquote, which comes with gluten-free teriyaki chicken, corn, rice puffs, vegetables, red onions, and scallions. And I believe that's all it comes with. Overall, looks delicious in my personal opinion. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. Let's see how this stuff is after I mix it up real quick. Looking forward to eating some food as I am a bit hungry. I really haven't eaten much food today, I will acknowledge. So I could definitely go for some right now. Glad I decided to grab some food before this video because, drinking on an empty stomach, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it's just not it. It really is not it. As much as I enjoy my alcohol, I don't really appreciate drinking my alcohol on a completely empty stomach. It's just not my thing. I do realize you get a bigger buzz if you do drink on an empty stomach, but I'm not here for the buzz. I'm here for the alcohol. No, I am here for the buzz. But thing is, if the buzz just isn't big enough, I can always drink more, right? I say I only brought one bottle with me to the park today. But overall, this is pretty good. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. Very glad to have gone ahead and gotten a haircut, I'll acknowledge. It's getting a bit warm in my local area these days. Getting in the low to mid 80s on average, I'd have to say. So having so much hair was kind of just getting a bit too warm for me, I'll acknowledge. So glad I got a little bit of a buzz cut, without a doubt. I got a 5 on top, 2 on the sides. I normally get a 5 on top, 3 on the sides, but the hairdresser who was doing my hair about 45 minutes ago now, was talking to me, and she recommended me getting a 2 on the sides because she said it was going to be an overall cleaner look and it was going to be more, it's just going to match better kind of thing. And she was absolutely right. It absolutely does match better. I definitely think the 2 on the sides works better than the 3 on the sides, I will acknowledge. So I think this is what I'm going to be going for in the future. Overall, certainly no complaints on my behalf about my haircut. Hairdresser was very nice. And did a great job on my hair, in my opinion. This is so good, though. I'm so hungry. I really have not eaten much food today. I need this. I needed this without a doubt. But I also need something to wash down my food. So isn't it perfect that I have a beverage with me today? I think it's perfect, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. No complaints on my behalf. Very solid beverage. Might not be the most insanely good pairing with my bowl box, bulgogi bowl, or poke bowl, or whatever you want to call it. But certainly not a bad pairing by any means. And it is nice to have some alcohol with my food. I usually ask for no roasted vegetables in this bowl, because this is pretty much the standard bowl I get. Usually, it comes with curry potatoes and roasted vegetables. I asked for no curry potatoes, but I forgot to mention roasted vegetables. So that's my bad. But I am currently eating around all of the roasted vegetables that I don't want to eat, I'll acknowledge. I'm not really much of a zucchini person. But there's like some onion and stuff that I certainly don't mind eating. Onion is pretty dang solid. Prius driving by. It's a beautiful day. And it's a Sunday today, hence why this park is so busy. Because it is pretty busy. I know it might not seem that way, but it's actually very busy over there. And usually on Sundays, when I'm driving around, I see some really cool cars and stuff like that. I actually haven't really seen any super interesting cars today, in all honesty. It's all been pretty normal stuff. Now, I did see one very interesting car yesterday, which might not sound interesting initially until you realize that this was like the cleanest version of that car I have seen in I don't know how long. I saw like a 2000s Chevy Cavalier. US market, of course. I realize Chevy still makes the Cavalier in other markets. This is early 2000s US market Chevy Cavalier. And I see them every once in a while in my local area. But most of the time, either they're beater cars or they're just drivers kind of thing, and they're not like super nice or anything like that. This one I saw, holy crap, it was mint. Like the dude had just gotten it detailed kind of thing. Like it was clean. I was like, oh my God, that is the nicest Chevy Cavalier I have ever seen. Literally looked like it just got out of the showroom floor. I was just like, oh my God, that's crazy. I've never seen a Chevy Cavalier that nice. That's wild. It was very interesting to see. I love it when like people take care of cars that you wouldn't think people would take care of. And the Chevy Cavalier definitely fits that category in my opinion. So it's just really, really, really cool to see. My food is so good. It's so good. I am very glad that I am day drinking in a public park at 5 p.m. after getting a haircut today. This was a good choice. Having an alcoholic bev, having some lunch, well, more like dinner now, it is 5 o'clock. Man, oh man, it's a solid time. This is a solid time. I'm just gonna real quick just put the lid on my food though, because I wanna grab a thumbnail for this video before I drink too much of my alcohol. So let's see if I can go and do that real quick. Let's grab my sunnies. I'm gonna grab my sunglasses. Big ball of moves, you know what I'm saying? Well, hopefully one of those will do as a screenshot for the video. We will find out. Worst case scenario, doesn't work. Best case scenario, works. But worst case scenario, I can always grab myself another screenshot after this video and just figure out something in editing, I'll acknowledge. Excuse me. That was not a very satisfying burp, but it was a burp nonetheless. Let's go and get my food back open again. Just go ahead and put down my food on the lid so it doesn't fly away. And let's get back to eating. Now, it said on the weather, it was supposed to start raining. It's starting to get a bit more breezy. Has not quite started raining yet, though. I do wonder if it'll start raining. I'm trying to think how much of this bowl I want. I'm feeling pretty full already. I don't know if I want the whole thing right now. I might not. I might save it for later. In all honesty. I think I will. I think I'm all good for the moment. I'm probably gonna be hungry again in like 15 minutes, but I don't want to stuff myself right now. I just want to have a good time. So there we go. Just gonna go and put that with the lid on the table. And now I'm gonna commit to drinking the rest of my drink now that I've finished some food. It's starting to rain. I believe it is. Well, that's perfect timing. That is perfect timing. I'm gonna go ahead and put my food back in the box it came in, or the bag it came in. And since it's starting to rain, I'm gonna go move over there to the porch. And we are going to continue enjoying our drink. But on a rainy day now. Big ball of moves. Big ball of moves, you know what I'm saying? Starts raining. Got another spot already prepared, already ready to go. Ain't no rain gonna stop me from day drinking in a public park. I'm just built different, you know what I'm saying? I'm just built different like that. You know, we just big ball. We just big ball. Oh, there's a comfy chair. I'm gonna move everything just a bit over, just so I can get actually a bit closer to the camera. Hopefully it doesn't start raining too hard because the wind is kind of blowing this way, and that means the rain's all gonna come this way if it starts raining a bit harder than not. But if it does, hey, it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it, I do suppose. Excuse me. Just trying to get positioned in the camera properly and whatnot. There we go. Gotta admit though, I don't really have too much of an alcohol buzz right now. I've been drinking kind of slowly. But without a doubt, having a nice, crisp, cold, alcoholic beverage after getting a haircut, it's the move. It's the move, I'm not gonna lie. New haircut, new you, isn't that what they all say? Isn't that what the marketing says? So to celebrate the new you, alcoholic beverage. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. This spot is even comfier than the last spot we were in though. I've got a back, I've got some armrests right here and whatnot kind of thing. And I'm just kind of chilling. I'm just kind of having a good time. There is a bee or something kind of looking at my feet. I think it's a, I was about to say, no, it's not a wood bee. I don't know why he's hanging around me. Because I was about to say, like, these chairs are made out of wood, so maybe he's trying to like dig into them or something like that if he's like a wood bee. But I don't believe he is. Interesting, interesting. Don't have too much more of my drink left. I'm just gonna take it as I want it, and I think it stopped raining. I think it stopped raining. It's getting a bit sunny again. It is what it is. It's better safe than sorry, you know. I don't want a bunch of water getting in my alcoholic beverage. It's better safe than sorry, as said. So glad I decided to move. It was definitely a good move. It really is quite nice today. See a 90s 4Runner, that's pretty nice. See a Mazda 3, I want to say it is. Very nice. I know I was saying how I wasn't seeing a lot of super interesting cars today, but excuse me, I think I just wasn't looking closely enough. But that's the bev, that's the drink. Overall, certainly no complaints on my behalf. This is the only drink I brought to have for this day drinking sesh. I can confirm, after having now finished it, I do have a buzz. A very light buzz, but a buzz nonetheless. I think I'm just gonna chill for a little while, maybe eat the rest of my bulgogi if I get a bit more hungry. And I think I'm gonna go take a piss, because I low-key gotta take a piss. This made me have to go take a piss, so I'm gonna go do that real quick. And I'm gonna go have a great rest of my day. Overall, how was day drinking in a public park at 5 p.m. after getting a haircut? It was very solid. It was very solid. I thoroughly enjoyed myself, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Appreciate y'all watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed watching today's video, of course, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. box. Actually, not my P.O. box. That is currently closed as of the recording this video. But I do have my website in the description down below. Go check that out. But yeah, I think that's just about all I wanted to say for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Till the next one, stay safe in peace and have a great one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying?